So, first of all, I'm gonna start by telling you a little story. And probably it's gonna sound boring. It's not my life story. Well, yeah, it kind of is. When I was a kid, I remembered my parents sacrificed everything for my education. I remember them working so hard for me to have a good school and for me to learn new things. I remember my dad being this rightful man. He was loyal, he was friendly, he followed every single rule, he was respected by all of his friends. I wanted to be like him. I didn't agree in some things that he always tried to teach me. I believe that it's because when you're 10, when you're 12, you probably don't understand why they're teaching you all of these things that you think that they're not going to be good or they're not going to work for you in the future. And then recently I realized that he was teaching me how to become and how to be a global citizen. Here's when I tell you what does it mean to be a global citizen to me. I try to come up with a definition, and to me, a global citizen is someone that is capable of adjusting, adapting to a new place, to a new society, to a new culture. It's someone that sees the world as one, together, all of us, not divided in countries, cities, not borders or wall. Not trying to get political. So, I consider myself a global citizen, but do you? I prepared some tips on how to know or even how to become a global citizen. And these are not the BuzzFeed 10 tips of how to become a global citizen or how to become a global citizen for dummies. This is more tips based on my experience. The first tip is to know a language. But you might be thinking, what language? And the person next to you might say, it's probably English. Well, it's simple as learning a new language. It can be whatever language you want. And yes, as the lady in the back said, learning English is the best option. But there's a reason for this. A language can connect people. You're probably thinking that it's in another country, that it's in another place in the world. But learning that language, it can help you. It's gonna help you defend yourself. It does sound a little harsh, but it's the truth. It's gonna help you communicate to people, connect with them, express with them, tell them what you think, what you want, what you need, what you want to know, and they're going to understand. And that is one step closer. My second tip is to know the culture and the society you're facing. Why? What do they eat in Italy? What traditional acts you have to do in Japan? How people see your culture in Iraq? And you know why? Because when you know and learn about these little things that makes the essence of the culture and the traditions and the history and everything that builds up around these people. Because like my dad says, when you get to know why the things work the way they do, you get to accept them, appreciate them, and respect them. When you try to follow my advice, you're gonna see that even if you're in China, in South Africa, you're gonna be part of them. You're gonna feel part of them. Also, they're learning about you, and that creates this feeling that I know every global citizen feels. And that feeling, it's awesome. I really don't have another word to describe it. I know this is probably just a video for a contest, and probably you're thinking this girl just wants to win. What I really want with this is to send a message, to make a change. I really want all of the people around the world to get together, to be united. Stop seeing the world as a place further from the border that you're in. And you're gonna become part of something big, of a big change, a difference. Probably Leonardo DiCaprio, Angelina Jolie, I don't know, Emma Watson, these famous people that are always talking about making change. And you always ignore them because you want to know what the Kardashians do. These people want the same thing as I do. They want you to become a global citizen. And this video is my way to make you feel the way I feel. Awesome. In any language, any culture.